Penta. She is with Brown Brothers Harriman, and she has an interesting story to tell, so
Thanks for having me, Peter and Jeff. I appreciate being back.
pleasure to have you.
Thanks. And as you mentioned, I work for Brown Brothers Harriman, which is a global financial services company. I work in the Boston office. I'm a senior vice president and regional trust head, representing our wealth management group. So it's a pleasure to be here with both of you.
Good. Well, first of all, tell us about Brown Brothers Harriman.
Sure.
It's such a prestigious institution, and then you can tell us what's been going on over the last
Right.
year since we heard from you last.
That's right. So Brown Brothers is the oldest private partnership in the country. We were founded in 1818, one of the first firms on Wall Street and one of the only to still remain private, which is a big distinguishing characteristic for the firm these days. It really allows us to have a long-term perspective and to think carefully about all of our clients and all of our businesses, and our partners really focus on risk. Since we have 41 general partners of the firm, they all have general liability for everything that happens at the firm every day, which obviously is very different than running a public company where you account to shareholders and other third parties. We think about our businesses, and the only thing that we have to do to be successful is to serve our clients well, which is a huge advantage for us.
That's nice. How many offices do you have?
We have a lot of offices, and I say that because the wealth management business that I represent has 7 offices here in the United States. We also have probably almost a dozen offices internationally, which primarily work with our investor services business, which is our custody business. We hold and custody assets for other banks, which is a big business at Brown Brothers, an institutional business. Our line of business, the wealth management business at Brown Brothers, only really operates domestically. We do have an investment management business that offers investment products globally as well, but our wealth management clients are generally based here in the United States, and they're families and individuals of significant wealth.
How do you get your wealth management clients? Are they primarily people who've been using Brown Brothers, to generate that wealth?
Mm-hmm. Very good question, and that is one primary way that we receive new clients. We have a commercial banking practice that lends money to middle market companies. So oftentimes we'll be in a position where we lend money to family-owned or privately owned businesses and help those companies grow through advisory services and an inflow of capital. Sometimes those companies have liquidity events. Sometimes we're lucky enough to help advise them through our M&A advisory group when they're going through that transition process. And those are 2 primary lines of business that will have clients that become wealth management clients through a liquidity event that they have. So a lot of our clients are existing Brown Brothers clients in other business lines, and that is really a great story for us to help a company grow, to help them manage a liquidity event, and then to manage their capital when it becomes liquid.